Hello beautiful mamas. It's been 4 weeks since we've last spoken and I missed y'all. Happy week 28 anniversary. I'm so excited to be at this point in my pregnancy. I'm sure you're excited to be at this point in your pregnancy. It means you're in your third trimester. The finish line is right there. You can see it, you can smell it, you can taste it. You're probably very ready for it. I know I'm very ready for it. So I have a lot to talk about with you guys today, so let's get right into it. At 28 weeks, you're gonna feel a lot more going on in your belly, in your uterus than ever before. Your growing belly means that the ligaments in your uterus are going to be stretching and making room for that beautiful baby that you're gonna be having. Now, that means sometimes when you get up suddenly or make any kind of quick movements, you're gonna feel some sharp pelvic pain. Now, that's nothing really to worry about because typically that pain is just your round ligament stretching and basically stretching too quickly so that you feel that like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But no worries about that. It's a completely normal and natural thing that's going to be happening to you. And if you don't experience it, awesome. That's great. I'm glad you don't because it kind of sucks. Right now, your baby is about the size of a head of lettuce, which is about 14 inches from head to heel and also weighs about 2.5 pounds. So he or she is growing and moving and getting bigger by the day, which means you're gonna feel a lot more movement now going on down there. It often feels like she's practicing karate kicks. I don't know what she's doing down there, but I can definitely feel the difference between, you know, week 24, week 28. Now there are actual like body parts I can feel. I can tell when her foot is at my side and in my rib, or her little hands are doing a little dance down below. So it's a really cool feeling, and once you experience it, you will not be able to mistake it for anything else. So during your 28-week visit or thereabouts, your midwife or OB should be able to tell the positioning of your baby. Now, the position of your baby is really, really important in terms of how you labor, how much pain you feel, and ultimately how your baby will be born. So optimally, you want your baby to be in a head down position. Typically, babies are on their left side, I believe, or your left side. So feet come up to under your ribs, baby kind of, you know, does a C kind of motion down, and head is engaged in your pelvis. Now, also, you know about breech position, and the two ways babies can be breech is one being butt first, so basically they are in a V position with their head up here and their feet up here and their little tushy is down here. That's not a great position for birthing. It is possible to have a baby in that position, but typically doctors and midwives will push for a C-section. So that's definitely something you want to start thinking about now if your baby is in a malpositioned way. The other breech position is with feet down, so head is up here, feet are down here, little toesies come out first. But I think I'm gonna do a whole video on positioning because I think it's really important to know some tricks and some natural ways to help reposition and align your baby so that you can have the best birth possible. So I think I'm gonna do a whole video on that. So yeah, we'll get back to that later. So around this time during your pregnancy, it is recommended that you have gained between 16 and 23 pounds. Now, I myself, through 3 other pregnancies where each child was between 7'1" and 7'11" in pounds, I gained 30, like straight up 30 every single boy. That is not the case this time. I don't know whether it is because I'm older, whether it's because I don't know, whether it's because it's a girl, I really don't know, but I am now up to 27 pounds, and you know what? I'm not even stressing it. Like, I have another probably 10 to 12 weeks left, more likely in my case 10 weeks left of my pregnancy. And you know what, whatever my body needs to gain in order to make sure she is happy and healthy is fine by me. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm still working out, still doing the things I need to do, eating properly, but the extra pounds, it's whatevs. Whatevs. So during this part of your pregnancy is a really, really important time because you really want to lock down what your vision is for your birth. And I talk about this with all of my doula clients. I really want them to be able to picture what they want. Now, a birth plan is something that you come up with, you and your partner come up with as a guideline for what you would like to happen in your birth. That does not necessarily mean that every single thing in that plan will come to fruition. Birth is one of those things that you can't control and you can't determine, prior to the event. So, but I think for women, it's important to have some sort of goal and some sort of overall vision of what they want. So that way they go into their birth completely informed, knowing what to expect around every corner, and it can help them, just come to terms with things if they don't go according to plan. So once you've determined what you want for your plan, do you want epidural? Do you want to have a natural birth? Do you want to be at home? Do you want a traditional OB handling your birth? Do you want a midwife? All of these things and many more will come into play, and you'll have to think about them. Once you decide what you want to do, then would be a good time to determine, okay, then once I decided this is what I want to do, what kind of facility supports that? As I mentioned once before, that my last son, my third son, was born here at home, not in this room, but in this home right here, actually in my bedroom. And it was after having two different experiences in a traditional hospital and a birthing center. Having a home birth is just something so different and so magical, and I truly believe in it, and I'm going to be having this little girl at home as well. Now, for women who know that they definitely don't want to do a medicated route, definitely want to be in a calm space where they can control their environment, have faith in their bodies, really tap into this primal thing. Oh, that fly, sorry. A primal thing that goes on during birth. I believe, if you're not a high-risk pregnancy, a home birth is a beautiful way to bring your child into the world. Okay, so it's baby bump time. I almost forgot about that. So as you guys know, 28 weeks, and this little lady is growing. She is growing. This is, oh, let me move back. Okay, so this is where we're at. It's very funny because I posted a picture on Instagram recently. This is what I look like from the back, okay? Big booty and all, but kind of slender waist. And then, bam, belly. It's kind of funny because I guess you don't expect it, and then there she is. So she's doing wonderfully. She is positioned head down right now. I believe her butt is right about in this position because I can feel it. And yeah, 28 weeks, y'all. I gotta put a picture over here of like what I was at 8 weeks and just see the transformation. So yeah, that's what I'm looking like right now. And I also have some great news. I am so excited to be starting a new class for my postpartum mom. So as you guys know, Ready to Pop Dance Fitness is something that I created last year, and I really wanted women to have a place where they could have a good time and exercise and connect with other women, but also prepare their body for birth, because birth it's a marathon and you gotta be ready for it. So on the flip side of that, a friend of mine had mentioned to me that she thought doing this baby wearing class would be really great. So I don't know if you guys have seen the videos of there's a baby wearing class called Babywearing Barre in California, and it's become really popular and the women love it, and they bring their little babies in their wraps and their carriers and all that, and they dance, and you get a fantastic workout. You also get to meet new moms, which is really important, to ward off isolation and all that craziness that goes on the first few weeks. And it's a great way to tone your postpartum body. So of course I decided that I thought this would be a great idea for my ladies in the Hudson Valley. So if you're in New York State, in the Hudson Valley, you can actually take my new class called Babywearing Bar, and it's a fusion of ballet, contemporary moves, and some great stretching to be able to tone your body after that baby gets here. And we all know, you know, during pregnancy, we kind of want to eat what we want, we kind of want to do what we want, and of course, you know, staying healthy, but it's less of an issue during pregnancy. But postpartum, I know y'all, I know you're like me, you're like, I want to fit into those jeans again. I want to, you know, I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel healthy and strong, and you need energy to take care of kids. So I think it's really important. So I'm hosting a free class on September 27th in Kingston at the Center for Creative Education, and it's going to be fantastic. All you need to do is bring yourself, a water bottle, a yoga mat, and of course your baby with a carrier. So you can use a wrap, a sling, a hard carrier like an ergo type thing, and that's it. You don't need any experience, none is necessary. It's going to be very basic, very beginner, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And then following week, October 4th, I'm going to start hosting a 6-week session. So for 6 weeks, we're going to meet every Saturday morning. We're going to get our ballet on, get our stretch on, and hopefully have a really good time. And then after that, I'm pretty much due. I'm out of commission after that. So I'm expecting this baby mid-November, even though my due date is December 2nd. So yeah, so we'll go until mid-November, and it should be a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked them out already, check out my free videos, my free workouts that I have posted on this page. I'll put links below. Also, you can sign up for the 6-week session at readytopopdance.com. If you have any questions, you can email me at info@readytopopdance.com. And yeah, I hope to see a lot of local ladies there, and I will also be posting videos later on of the class, so hopefully the rest of my YouTube fam will be able to see that as well. So I hope you wonderful, wonderful mamas are hanging in there and staying strong. I know this home stretch is hard, but you're almost there. So if you want to have the birth you desire and deserve, please check out readytopopdance.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! What in the hell are you doing, fish?